Hello and welcome to another one of my declutters. I think this is probably going to be episode 4. This is obviously for lip liners and I have a lot, and you can see a lot of them are pretty much the same color. So I love my nude lip liners. I have a total here of 72 lip liners, which is out of control. I tend to use the same ones, so I'm gonna go through all of them. What I did is, rather than sort them by color, I sorted them by brand, because there's certain brands that I'm absolutely not going to get rid of. And then these right here are, I only have one of each, but you can see I have a couple. Obviously these are all my Charlotte Tilbury. I can tell you right now I'm keeping all of them. These are my BK Beauty, also keeping all of them. And then we'll go through everything else. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I am going to do swatches today, and we'll start with all the Charlotte Tilbury because I am not going to get rid of any of them. These are my favorite lip liners. These run full size, $25 a piece. You can get minis. The mini sizes, this is a mini size, this is a brand new one. So you can see this is a brand new mini, and then this is a brand new full size. So that's the difference. So you can just kind of see there. I love this. I love the lip liners. They're fantastic. They last. They also sharpen really well. And there's some lip liners here that I actually like the formula. However, they're impossible to sharpen, and therefore I'll probably get rid of them. But let's go ahead and take a look at my Charlotte Tilbury ones. So what I have is I have Hot Gossip, Pink Venus, Super Size Me, Pillow Talk 3 Intense, Pillow Talk Medium, and then Iconic Nude. So let's go ahead and swatch them now. So this is my Iconic Nude. As you can see, oops, it's on its last leg. I need to order a new one, so I'm gonna keep this one, but my this one is pretty much dead. So I'm gonna put this in the keep pile because I am going to order a replacement. And then here is my Pillow Talk. I actually have two. This is a small one. This one is close to being done. This one is the one that's been in my purse. So I do have a full size ready to go. You can see it's brand new, but I'll put both of these in the keep pile because I am going to keep them in this one. But that's Iconic Nude and that's Pillow Talk. And next up we have Pillow Talk Medium. So this one is definitely a little darker. Really pretty. I don't wear this one as much. As you can see, I haven't done too much with it. I've worn it a couple times. It's a little darker than I normally go to. I go through Pillow Talks pretty fast because that's pretty much my favorite lip liner of all time. Iconic Nude as well, but that is Pillow Talk Medium. Next up, we have Super Size Me. Here we go. This one I've had not too long, and it's a really pretty, it's just a little bit darker than the Pillow Talk and not as, brown as the Pillow Talk Medium. And then this is Pink Venus. I want to say this one's pretty new to me. Definitely a really pretty, little bit pinkier if you compare it to Pillow Talk. So obviously pinkier than Pillow Talk. And then this is Hot Gossip. This is the one that came in the advent calendar. So this one is brand new to me. I actually just pulled it out of the advent calendar because it's been sitting there. So really pretty nude. Actually, I really like this one a lot. So I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to because that is really gorgeous. And then finally, this is the Pillow Talk 3 Intense. I've never used this. I've only swatched it, and you'll see why. It's really dark. I don't know if I will wear this. This is a mini. I got it as a little set with the mini Pillow Talk Intense lipstick. They're really dark for me. I'm going to keep it because it's Charlotte Tilbury and I do a lot of comparisons with Charlotte Tilbury, but this is a liner that I will probably rarely wear, if ever. Okay, now we're going to look at some from this brand Italia. These I got on Amazon. These 3 are the same shade, and you buy them as bundles of 3. And as the Charlotte Tilbury are $25, these are 3 for $7.50 or $7.49. So this is the shade Natural, 1033 Natural. I'll post a link in the description box below on where to buy these because these are a great dupe for Iconic Nude. So this is, and that's the reason why I buy them. So you can see that's Iconic Nude right next to it. It's a really good dupe for Iconic Nude. So I do buy them in the bundles of 3s. I pretty much have these. This is what I wear on a daily basis for work, getting up, going out, or doing anything like that. I'll wear my Charlotte Tilbury, but you know, if I'm just putting on a lip liner, nothing else, these are the ones I use just because they're so cheap. But they're great. They're pretty good. They have a lot of colors. So these 3 I am keeping. Again, they're all the same color, so I've only swatched the one, but it's a great dupe for Iconic Nude. And these are great. They actually sell them. You can get like a bundle of 12 for like $10. It's really ridiculous. Now this one, I can't see what the thing with these is that it shaves down, so I cannot see what this shade is. I think this is like natural beige, and this one is very similar to that one. It's just a little lighter, so I believe this one is natural beige. Really pretty shade as well. So again, I will be keeping this one. And then this one is like a pink, and I don't even know what shade this is. It is something pink, 1041 something pink. And this one I'm gonna declutter. So definitely decluttering that. I'm never gonna wear that. I'm not gonna wear that. So of these, I'm only decluttering this one, but these 4 I'm keeping, even though there's only 2 shades. Okay, moving on, we got these from Kylie. I don't even know why I got these. I think I got these in like the lip kit. I was curious about it when they were on sale at 21 Days of Beauty. I don't wear these at all. I don't even think this is probably not even a shade that's in stock anymore or being sold, because I know the packaging has changed. So definitely decluttering that one. I don't even know what shade it is. And then this one is One Wish. This one is, it's a pretty shade, but it's pretty. It's okay. It's kind of tugs. Yeah, it's just not, yeah, I'm decluttering it. I don't really understand the hype with those lip kits, because the liquid lipsticks were awful and the liners were just okay. Okay, next up are these 2 from KKW Beauty, which also doesn't exist anymore. The first one is pink something, and then the other one is nude 0.5. So look, I mean, these were crap. Look at that. I mean, yeah, I can't even swatch it because it's, yeah, so that's the nude 0.5. Decluttering this one, and then this one is the lip liner pink something. They were okay, but yeah, I don't even know why I got that shade. So totally decluttering those. Okay, next up are these 2 from Urban Decay. These are the 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil. And once again, they're both in the same shade, which is Insanity. I think that I couldn't find this one, and then I just purchased this one when it went on sale, and then I found it. So I really do like this. I'm going to keep it. It's a beautiful lip liner. I love their eyeliners. The lip liner is really good. I love the shade, gorgeous shade. I'm definitely gonna keep both. It's great. I still like the Charlotte Tilbury more, but these are a really good brand, especially if they're on sale during like any of like the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, or just a really good sale for Urban Decay. Okay, next up are these 4 from BK Beauty. These are fantastic. I'm definitely keeping these. They're gorgeous, and my favorite is Spice, but we'll go through all 4 of them just so you can see. So this first one is Sweet Tea. I also love liners that don't sharpen, that just kind of go up, because you just don't have to worry about that. Very creamy, they last, they're really good. So that is Sweet Tea. The next is Spice, which is my personal favorite of the 4. And these were the original 4. I believe they came out with more. I don't have them, but Sweet Tea is very similar to, I think, Pillow Talk. We'll swatch that next to it in a second. But this is Pink Lady, and here's Pink Lady. Not necessarily my shade, but I love the formula, and it's really pretty. It's a good pink. It's a good pink to have on hand, so I'm definitely keeping that one. And then the 4th one I have is Alter Ego, and this is definitely not on my kind of my wheelhouse, but I think it's a really pretty red. So it's a really pretty red to have, so I'm keeping all 4. Okay, and I did want to compare Sweet Tea to Pillow Talk because I think they're very similar. And that is Pillow Talk and that's Sweet Tea. So Sweet Tea is a little lighter, but I think on the lips you're not going to see much of a difference. So if you don't, I mean, Charlotte Tilbury isn't, these are 25, so I don't know how much these are, but these obviously, if you like ones that you don't have to sharpen, it's a good alternative. Very similar formula, but they're very close in color. So unless you're like me and you don't want, you know, various shades of the same, you know, lip liner, then you could choose one or the other. Okay, since we just looked at Alter Ego, which is a kind of red, I just cleaned my arm, but this is like a deep, pretty red. So that's Alter Ego from BK Beauty. I want to take a look at the reds that I have because I have a lot of reds and I don't wear red lipstick. So I'm going to put them all aside and see which ones I want to keep. I'm definitely keeping the one from BK Beauty. This is a lip liner from Thrive Cosmetics. I love Thrive Cosmetics, so I think I've kept it around for that reason. But again, it's a red that I'm just not going to wear. Now this one is definitely more brick. But this one's more hot pink. So as much as I love the formula, this is the Butter Lip Liner, I think. As much as I love Thrive Cosmetics, I am going to decolor this one because I just don't use it. And it's just a color I'm not going to use. Let me look at these other ones. This is like a mini, like on the go lip liner to go from Sephora. I think I bought it just because it was, you know, small, and since I don't need a lot of, you know, red, it's a really pretty red, but again, I can't even tell you how long I've had this, and I barely use it. So I'm going to declutter this one as well. And then these two are from Italia. You can tell from these how I haven't used them because you can still see all the writing, whereas the other ones, it's all gone. These pretty much have been untouched. So Cabaret is one that I've probably used a little bit because it's a little shorter. So this is Cabaret, and yeah, this is kind of like an orangey red. So this one's really, that's probably more of a red that I would go for. So Cabaret, that kind of makes sense, as that's the one that it's a little bit darker. And then you have this one, and this one is Rich Red, and I'm going to use, let's see, this one. This one's definitely brighter. And honestly, I'm going to declutter both. I think I'm just going to keep Alter Ego, mainly because I just don't wear red lipstick. And I think if I did wear red lipstick, I could use this one or use something else. I just don't think I need to keep these, and they're taking up space. So I'm going to declutter all of my red lip liners and just keep the one from BK Beauty, which is Alter Ego, which is this one right here. Okay, so let's take a look at this other one from Thrive. So I only had two from Thrive. So the shade is Gizlan. I don't know, I think that's what it is. But let me see. It's pretty, but I don't know. It's kind of like a purple. I don't know. It's kind of mauvey purple. I don't see myself wearing this, and I've kept a lot already. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. That's going to give me nothing, leave me nothing from Thrive, but I just don't see myself wearing that shade. And now we're going to move on to these three from LYS. So this is the struggle with LYS. I really like the formula. I like the shades I have, especially the two shades, which are Romantic and Lavish. And then the other shade I have is Driven. The problem is they sharpen like crap. And you can see here, this is Romantic. Romantic is really pretty. It's going to be hard for me to swatch. I have been trying to sharpen it, and it just doesn't sharpen. So I love these. They're really good formula, but because they are shaped like a triangle, they sharpen like crap. So I'm going to declutter them. I'll swatch them. This is Lavish. This one's really pretty. This one goes with one of, and I love the lipstick, but it just, they frustrate me. So this is Driven. So this one's a little darker, but I'm going to declutter them, because I just don't reach for them because they're such a pain in the butt to sharpen. So I don't recommend purchasing these because they don't sharpen well. It's a shame because they're really good quality, and I like them, but they don't sharpen. So that's a problem. Okay, so let's go from the outside in. These are two, I think one of them is from Essence and one of them is from Rimmel. So these are, they probably should have been over here, but we'll take a look at them. This is from Rimmel. This is the shade Spice. So it's pretty. It's pretty, but it's just okay. And because I think it's a great alternative, like if you're trying to find a good dupe at the drugstore that's a good price, this one is good. I think if you're going to get something, the Italia ones are better. And I have so many lip liners, I just don't reach for them. So I'm going to declutter this one. And then this one is from Essence. This is the shade, I believe, Under My Skin. And let's see. And again, it's okay. It's kind of pinkish. It's pretty. I'm going to declutter it. I just don't wear it. And I have the ones I really like. It's a pretty shade. I think it's a good, probably if you're trying to find something that's really affordable. Okay, so my camera overheated, but I am going to declutter both the Rimmel and the Essence lip liners. Next, we're going to move on to, let's do these two from e.l.f. This was from the e.l.f. Retro Paradise. I think that's what it was. Yeah, e.l.f. Retro Paradise. These I don't even think you can get anymore. So they're good. They're okay. Again, I've had these forever. I think they're, you know, a good, it's like they're kind of dry. They kind of tug. They're a little brown, more brown than I probably would like. You know, I don't reach for them. I go into the Iconic Nude when I want something nude, and I am going to declutter these as well. Next are a few from Give Beauty. Give Beauty came out with lip liners, I think, last year. So they have two shades that I don't have. They have one other shade in this one, which is the Pout to Get Real, and it's like an overlining lip pencil. The shape of it, I love. They actually have a brow pencil like this shape, and it's my favorite. I don't like the micro thin ones, but this is great. Now these are okay. These are good. I have two shades, and it's good. Again, I don't think I would repurchase this one. It's a pretty brown. It's a pretty nice nude. So Anaheim line is the name of the lip liner, and then this shade, the first shade, is Harbor Boulevard, and then this one is Mel's Lane, and this shade, let's see here. So again, they're good. They're not my favorite. They're very similar in shade. I am going to keep them, but I don't think I would repurchase these two. However, I do really like this one. I like the shape of it. This one is, it's the Pout to Get Real, and then the shade is Do Whatever. So I do like this one a little bit more. It gives you the opportunity to make a thick line or make a thin line like that. So I do really like that. So I do like it. The quality is not, I don't think it's stellar, but it's a good one. And I like this one shade. I wouldn't purchase it in multiple shades, but I do like this shade. It's very universal. So I'm keeping all three, but if I were to recommend one, it would be this one. Okay, next up, we're going to go with these from Mented. This is, I have their lipsticks. I highly recommend Pink and Peach. So I purchased these, I believe, during a 21 Days of Beauty sale. So this is Pink. I think I forgot what, I think it's Pretty in Pink is the name of the lipstick that coordinates. So that's the pink. They're very creamy. They work great. And then I think it's Pretty Peach or something. So I can't remember the name of the actual lipstick, but really pretty. They go well with the lipstick, so I love that coordinating. So those are two I'm definitely keeping. And then the two that I purchased that are kind of on the chopping block are the one Mented Lala. I have the lipstick and I think it's just a little too dark for me. And yeah, this one's really dark. And then even the nude, because I think the lipstick I have is called Nude Lala. And here is the lip liner. So the nude is actually a little bit lighter and it's definitely more brown, but I'm going to declutter both of these because I don't wear them. I don't wear them and I just don't wear them. They're too dark, and I'm probably going to be decluttering the Nude Lala lipstick. So I'm going to keep those two. So I'm going to declutter these two, but I'm going to keep the pink and the peach, which I think are great. So as I was looking at this, I realized that I had pulled 8 lip liners and forgot to put them in. So that means I have a total of 80 lip liners in total. So I'm actually not going to be decluttering any of these 8 that I have. 6 of them are brand new to me. I haven't used. So these 4 are from About Face. These 2 are from Glamlite, Hersheys. the Hersheys bar collection, and then these two are from Lawless that I just got. So I'm gonna go through all of them and swatch them really quick, but I'm not going to declutter any of them. First off, this is the cookies and cream. This one is the one I really like. I really like the set. I really like the gloss. So that was the set. So that's the cookies and cream Hershey's Kiss. And then this was the milk chocolate. This one is probably, this is gonna be the brown lipstick. Like this is very similar to the nude from Mented, but I am keeping the Glamlite, mainly for the packaging. The milk chocolate if it wasn't for the packaging, I probably wouldn't keep this, but I am keeping it. So those two are going to be my, two brown lip liners that I'm keeping. And then we'll look at Lawless. So this is the Forget the Filler Define Liner. I believe this is the new updated version. So this is cinnamon, and these are, again, are brand new. So that's a gorgeous liner right there. So really pretty. I have not had a chance to use them, so I'm not going to be decluttering them, and I think I'm gonna really like them. And then this is Pink Sand. I did get 2 lipsticks with it as well. So that's Pink Sand. They seem really creamy. I love their Forget the Filler lip gloss, so I'm sure I'm going to like the liners as well. And then these 4 are from About Face. So I did get these through the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. These are matte lip pencils, and what I understand, it's the Fix Lip Pencil. I think this is Happy Endings. It's hard to see. So I have not used these. These have been sitting in a drawer, and I completely forgot that they were there. I have the coordinating matte lipsticks as well. So I want to have a chance to use them before I start decluttering them. I'll look at this, see what shade this is. This is Cradled, and this one right here is Something Bliss, and I'll swatch it here. This is a really pretty color, a really pretty pink, kind of like a peachy pink. And then the last one is, again, I can't see what it says. It's very hard for me. So this one shade is not one I'm really excited about, but we'll see. I might declutter it, but I want to get a chance to use them, especially the formula. So definitely I'm keeping all of those 8. Okay, now we'll look at these 2 from Melt. These 2, I'm gonna look at them mainly because the ones that I've swatched already are pretty brown, and I think they're gonna be very similar. And I'm not like sold on this. Yeah, this is very similar to the Cookies and Cream one. This is the shade Foxy, and then this one is Nudist. And yeah, again, I've had these for a while. I never reach for them, and I have similar shades, so I am going to go ahead and declutter both of these from Melt. The formula's okay. I don't really have much from Melt, and it's just, these are okay. I've had these for a while, I never reach for them, and they're shades that I really don't love anyway, so I'm gonna get rid of both. And then we'll look at these 4 from One Size. I really like the ones from One Size. I'm probably gonna keep all 4. I have the coordinating. They came out with like a liquid lipstick and a gloss 2-in-1, and then they had coordinating lip liners. And I have the coordinating, I only have 2, but like they had 2 lip liner shades with each one. So I'm gonna go through each of these, but I'm probably going to keep all 4. So this first one is Make It Known. So it looked like it's gonna be light when you look at the package, but it's actually a really pretty color. So that's Make It Known. This one is Shy But Fly. So this is a really nice pale nude. This one is Ride Ready. So this one's kind of like a peachy nude. And this is the darkest one of the ones I have. And this is Out of Line. Again, very similar to the other one, really pretty. They're very creamy. They're very long lasting. Now sharpening, they're not the best, but they do sharpen. So if you get a good sharpener, they do sharpen, and so I haven't had issues with them. You just need a really good sharpener. Yeah, I'm keeping all 4 of these. These are great. These are called the Lip Snatcher, and the 2-in-1s are also excellent. So I think they're great. I'm definitely keeping all 4. Okay, so I've moved them more all into the center since we're getting down to the end. So these 2 are from Juvia's Place. These were part of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. These are the Luxe liners. I think these were like $6 with the discount. So I have Love Me and Sweet Nothing. So this is Sweet Nothing. They're actually a really good formula, very creamy, and again, you don't have to sharpen it. So you can tell very similar to the shades I have. I am going to keep both of them because these are fairly new to me. I probably haven't used them as much as I, would like, but I definitely want to try them a little bit more. But very creamy for the price. You can't beat it. I want to say they were $5 or $6, so can't beat that. Really pretty. And this is I think Love Me. So it's like a really pretty pink. So definitely keeping those two. And then the other 4 that I'm probably keeping are these from Wayne Goss. I think I've gotten these like over the last 2 years in Beautylish, and they were in a drawer and I completely forgot about them. So I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna keep all 4 because I really haven't used them and I forgot about them. So here's Sepia, and I've heard good things about the Wayne Goss formula. I think I swatched them and tried them a little bit when I first got them. So that's Sepia. Again, these are totally like my speed as far as color. This is Vintage Pink. So this one's pretty light, and this might be one of the lightest lip liners that I have. So that's Vintage Pink. And this next one is Mauve. And I love Wayne Goss. I follow him, so I trust that his products are going to be fantastic. I have a couple of his lipsticks as well as some of his eyeshadows. So this is Natural Berry. So these are 4. Definitely keeping all 4. Definitely now that I've gotten rid of some, not as many as I had hoped, but I hopefully will be able to use more of these. Okay, now we're going to look at 3 from NYX. I have 2 of this formula, which is the matte lip liner. I have the shade Sandstorm and Brunch Me. And then I have this one, which is, I don't know what the formula is. I think it's Slide On, Glide On, Stay On. This is the Nude Suede Shoes. I think the only one I might keep is this Nude Suede Shoes. It's a really pretty shade, very creamy, goes on really nice. These matte ones are okay, but they're kind of tough. Like, they're kind of tough on the skin, so I think I'm going to declutter both of these. They're tough, they're hard to get on, and I just don't reach for them for that reason. So this is Brunch Me. Really pretty shades. They're very pretty, but I don't really care for the formula too much, so I am going to get rid of these 2. I am going to keep this suede, this Nude Suede Shoes. I think it's really pretty, and it looks like it might be a dupe for like Pillow Talk. I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but I'm going to keep it for now. So I did just get Pillow Talk, and actually it's not a dupe for Pillow Talk. This is Nude Suede Shoes, and then this Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is definitely more pink, so maybe it's a dupe for Iconic Nude. I'm not going to start doing dupes today, but anyway, I still am going to keep it because I still like it. Okay, and the last 2 I have are from Huda Beauty. These are the Lip Contour. I think they have a new formula. This is the Trendsetter and Mood, but this is the Lip Contour. I think the new formula is Lip Contour 2.0, so I don't even know if this is the current formula. These are good, but the shades are okay. The Trendsetter is dark, and I don't really, it's not the shade I would love, and it's a shade that I'm keeping others of. And then this is Muse, and Muse is a little bit more mauvey purple. So, and again, I just don't use them. So I'm going to declutter both of these. Okay, and the rest of these are all individual lip liners where I just have one. So we'll start for this one from By Terry. I know I'm going to declutter this one. This one I got in a Beautylish Lucky Bag, I think 2 years ago. It's supposed to be like where you kind of line the lips and you do the contour, so it's 2 in 1. Yeah, it's trash. I don't even know how to use that. So yeah, totally decluttering this one. And then we have, let's see, this one from ColourPop. This is the Barbie ColourPop collection. It's okay. It's a pretty shade, but again, I don't reach for it. The formula's okay. It's just that it's okay. And I've got similar you know, shades. Probably a little bit different than what I have, but again, I don't reach for it. This one I've had forever. This is one from Red Aspen. It's actually a pretty good brand. This is like an MLM, but I've had it for a while and it just broke. So it's a friend gave it to me that works for this MLM or support, you know, whatever does it. It's a good brand, but I've had it for a while. I'm gonna declutter it. And then let's see, let's look at this one. This is one from Sourmet. This is a brand, this is Natural Nude. I think I got this on Amazon. It's actually pretty good. It's one of those that's really hard to, it's pretty hard to sharpen because it's not like round, but it's a decent liner. I've gotten some good use out of it. I'm gonna just go ahead and declutter it because I have other shades that I'm keeping that I like more. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter that one. And then let's see here. I have this one from Revolution Beauty. This is Brunch. I think I got this like in a kit. And this is like a really bright pink. I'm never going to wear that. It's pretty, but I'm never going to wear that. So it's fairly new. I can probably give that to somebody. And then this one from MAC. This one, I can't even tell you how old this one. This is Boldly Bare. This is probably I've had for a while because I can't remember when I placed an order from MAC. And it's probably expired. It's a really pretty shade. But I've had this for a while and I've obviously never reached for it. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. And let's see, let's look. This is one from Rare Beauty. This I got into a kit. I believe this is Humble. This is a mini. I got this recently with like a mini lipstick as well. Definitely keeping this. It's the only one from Rare Beauty that I have. Really pretty shade. I like it. Most of the minis, the little sets that she comes out with, whether it's a lip oil or a lip gloss, it comes with this liner, Humble, which is just basically a very universal shade. So definitely keeping that one. And then we will look at this one from Anastasia. This is the lip liner in Baby Roses. This is really light. So this is really light, but really pretty. It's actually pretty unique to what I have. Actually, it's not as light as I thought it was. So I'm going to keep this one. This is the only one I have from Anastasia. So I am going to keep this one. And then we have this one from Sephora. This is the Contour Rouge Gel Lip Liner. This is in the shade, I think it's like Dressed to the 90s. I know it's something 90s. I can't see it, but it is a very unique shade. And I really like this formula. I got this during one of the sales, I think the most recent one. And it's a very brown, very 90s type brown. I wanted to try the formula. It's actually pretty good. And, you know, when you get it 30% off, it's a really good lip liner. So if you're looking for a good, affordable, you know, gel lip liner, get these, look at these. And when they have the Sephora sale and there's your 30% off, I definitely highly recommend these. So it's a really good formula. I'm gonna keep this one. And then we have this one from Pat McGrath. Not my favorite shade. It's a little dark. I'm running out of space here. So we'll kind of go here. Not my favorite shade, but it's a mini. It's Pat McGrath. It's the only one I have. This is the shade Living Legend. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna declutter Pat McGrath, at least not the only one I have. And then these are, let's see, this is Misho, I think Misho Beauty in the shade, I think it's in the shade Misho. And this one is a really pretty shade. I don't reach for it. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it. It's pretty dark. I like it. It's made in Germany. I got this, I think, at an Ipsy, and I never use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it just because I pretty much have like multiples of the same shade and just different formulas. This is from Believe. This is the Barely There. This is Believe Cosmetics or Believe Beauty, the one that's sold at Dollar General, or I think that's what it was. Really great lip liner. I think it was like $5. Really great lip liner. I am going to declutter it because I'm actually going to give all the Believe makeup that I had to my mom. And so she's gonna use this, like this will be perfect for her. So I am going to declutter it because I know she'll be able to use and get good use out of that one. And then my last one is from Maybelline. This is the Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the shade Totally Toffee, and this is a gorgeous shade, and honestly it's very similar to the Misho. I mean, it's very similar to that Misho one. I think this is gorgeous, and I'm not sure. I might keep this one. Let me think about it. Okay, so here is my keep pile. This is my declutter pile. So I did decide to go ahead and declutter this one, the Totally Toffee from Maybelline. It's a very good one. I'll be able to give that to probably my mom. And then that brought me to 34, and it drives me nuts to have those type of numbers. So I am going to declutter the nude suede shoes. Kind of just decided I've had this one for a while and I don't reach for it. It's great. I think it's a beautiful lip liner, but I just tend to use my other ones more. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one because I think I will be able to give that one also to my mom. So I have 45 that I'm keeping, which is still a crazy amount. And I just placed an order for the new ones from Hourglass and I just ordered 4. So I'm going to have close to 50 lip liners. But yeah, you know, a lot of these are, I think 3 of them are like 3 of them or 4 of them are repeat shades, so it is what it is. But I do use most of these, but 45 is a lot. That's crazy. But I am getting rid of these 35, which at least I didn't cut it in half, but I came close. So I think I did pretty good. So with that, that will be the end of this declutter. I don't know what's coming next. We'll see. But thanks for watching. And if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.